I sure fooled him.
Cool. We now have a super useful cloaking device, and I guess that's useful.
First, I should decide on which side.
Okay. Gotta remember, which eye did that guy say his friend was blind in?
Excuse me?
You again?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I would really love to join you.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'll soon... I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Okay. I can't get him to say it again, but I do remember it's the opposite eye that this guy has open. So this guy's right eye is exposed and his left eye is dark. So I think the other guy's left eye is dark. No, his left eye is good and his right eye is exposed. So, no. Whatever. Opposite of him, his right. So left frame probably needs to be dark. And we know that the other guy is guarding the ship at the moment. So... plop that on. But just to be safe, let's use our nifty...
Where did my golden dragon of invisibility go? I must have lost it somewhere.
Don't! At least we have the shadow glasses to stop him from stopping us from getting in.
Well, looky here. If that isn't a radio station, what have we here? Slides of some sort. Probably the plans of unorganized crime. Let's see what those clowns are up to.
Bit of a paradox for unorganized crime to have a plan.
Nothing but scribbles. Somebody smeared finger paint on this. But that's...
Hello? Wink, please come in.
Uh-oh. There's a radio message coming in.
Wink, answer me.
Wait a minute. I know that voice. I bet it's Cowboy Dodo from the local radio station.
Wink, are you going to pick up or not? This is Cletus.
I mean, it must be Cletus. Of course, Bull's fiancé. Well, ex-fiancé, actually. He appears to have survived the crash of the escape pod. But what has he got to do with unorganized crime? I better answer this. I'm great at imitating voices. He'll never catch on.
Hello, Cletus?
Wink, is that you? Why are you talking so funny?
I'm not talking funny. I sound exactly like Wink. A phonetically trained ear would hear that right away.
Stop blabbering nonsense and get to the point. You know good and well that time is running out. Tell me, have you been able to track down my fiancée?
Ex-fiancé, you mean?
I mean Goal, my fiancée. Wait, I've got the picture you wanted. You can print it as a slide. And here's a picture of the cartridge that holds the Ascension codes.
Ascension codes, That nincompoop is tough. He's not giving up.
Excuse me?
My income group's not enough for living it up.
That should be the least of your worries right now. Do you need any more materials?
So, yeah. This is Cletus. He's from the first game. He's an important character, but, you know, we've already explained a lot about what's important about him and that he's Goal's ex-fiancé, and he also wants to get the cartridge and Goal and stuff. The cartridge is in her head because it's in her brain. That's talking to him, we're going to figure out the whole backstory of him. Well, at least the backstory that's important for this moment.
Where are you, anyway?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, yeah. Good question. Why, I wonder?
Because of the handover later?
My answer would have been more plausible, but yes, exactly.
I'm in an organon blast tower, directly on the cruiser route to Porta Fisco. You'll find the coordinates on the next slide. But let me know in advance when you're going to show up here, or the Organon will see to it that your submersible never sees the surface again. Do you get that?
Why do you need those ascension codes again?
But I already told you.
Yes, but your pronunciation leaves a lot to be desired.
I'll explain it to you just one more time. The last high boat will be leaving Deponia from Porta Fisco in a week. So if I don't have the ascension codes by tomorrow, I won't be able to get back to Elysium in time.
Now that would be a disaster.
You said it. Actually, I shouldn't be telling you any of this, but I'm doing so anyway, because I know about the importance of motivating underlings. For reasons that are really none of your business, I must tell the Council of Elders in Elysium that Deponia is uninhabited. An awful lot depends on that. Everything else is insignificant.
Right.
Ulysses, the Organon's prime controller, takes no risks. If my report doesn't reach Elysium in time, he will see to it that Deponia is indeed uninhabited.
Say what? I mean,
What did you say?
The Organon has the means to turn the entire area around the Rust Red Sea into a desert. If I haven't got my hands on the ascension codes by tomorrow, they will drop a bomb from this blast tower. As a result, all life on Deponia would probably be extinguished. This slide provides the proof.
But then you would be dead too.
Oh, bravo! You're beginning to see why it's so important to me to get gold back. I hope you'll be sufficiently motivated now to find her. Cletus, out.
Just a moment. Oh, blast it.
what do I do now? If Cletus doesn't get the ascension codes by tomorrow, then all life on Deponia will be eradicated. But if he does get them, all of Deponia will be destroyed. I have to beat him to it somehow. Looks like it all depends on how fast I can bring Goal around. In other words, on my charm. It can't be so hard then.
We're all gonna die. But yes, that's now a new wrinkle in the importance of our mission.
Hello, Cletus.
Rats, he isn't answering.
Do we already? Yeah, we already picked up those slides. Good.
Wait a minute. There's a little sign here. No dogs allowed. And underneath is a cute puppy who isn't a member of unorganized crime. Normally, I ignore any sort of warning sign. But hey, that puppy is really cute.
True. Button! Button! Who's got the button? Kitty cat! Huh. We're supposed to shave a cat, and when all you have is a razorfish, every cat looks shaveable?
Shaving the house cat of a criminal syndicate would be really extreme. So extreme that they would be guaranteed to make me an honorary member. Well then, let's do it. Huh? What's this? This is stuff. Then where's the real kitty? Ah well, who cares?
What have you done? The boss really isn't gonna like that.
We'll see.
Boss! Boss!
Here comes the boss. How's my hair? Huh, what a question. Perfect as always.
What? Who?
What's all this about? I mean, where's the boss? Somewhere behind this mad woman?
I caught an intruder.
Oops. Poor kitty. Good kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty.
This little shaved kitty. What do you want us to do with it? My thoughts exactly.
But she's only twitching. This lady suffers from tics.
Well done. Now you've really ticked her off. So, any last words?
Alright, so now we got a puzzle. You can see that she's clearly out of her gourd.
Well, what did she that I'm being pardoned?
What? I'm being pardoned? Are you serious? Got me there.
Okay, so she agreed, but then blah, which means no.
What are your plans for me, anyway?
Right.
So and and those are so far the
Mercy!
What? I'm being pardoned? Are you serious? Got me there.
Mercy!
Right.
I want to make Donna an offer.
All right. Donna's listening.
there's basically she sort of cycles from blah, and tick. And there's also like another thing that like encourages a particular response. It's a little tough.
Forget it. I refuse to negotiate with criminals.
Have it your way.
Let's see. So she said, so the next thing she goes is blah, blah, blah.
Go ahead. A quick and painful death is better than having to endure this farce any longer.
Donna says no. What? I'm being pardoned? Are you serious? Now you have me confused. Are you being serious or not?
Huh, she nodded. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I can hardly believe it. Apparently, that means that you are now one of us. Congratulations,
Rufus.
Rufus. Right. There's not many that make it. 2 so far.
How did that happen?
So yeah, basically that's how the puzzle works. You need to get it so that the next action she'll take is a negative. So when you say, I will let myself be fed to sharks, she'll say no. And that's how the puzzle works. And we are free to go to the bridge. Get the hand.
Finally, my own turn. Not a bad idea as such. Maybe later.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I need to do something in advance first. But we have an official tournament grain hand. And with such a hand at hand, weapon shop. Let's just see if my work over here is done. I gave that gondola guy the junk crab music, so maybe...
Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
Maybe that's all I need to do. I may need to switch around some pipes. Let's see.
You're not gonna give up just like that, are you?
To tell you the truth.
Come on, one more time.
Stupid, thwarted horse salesman! When will you ever learn? If you prefer to have a full set of legs, you should never, ever... You again! Come on in. Come on! You've got some nerve showing up here again!
I'm just like a boomerang. Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting a noise here. A chakra settling our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is aspirating, if I am not erring. A chakra in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Not again! How am I supposed to concentrate while he's yelling like that?
You know, I find it quite romantic.
Out! Now!
So he summoned junk crabs, but they're stuck in here, so,
Ha! Gotcha!
Right.
Run! You're free!
But don't get lost.
Oh, now I remember what I need to do. I think I do. Okay. Go through that again.
You come on. Come on. You got.
Come on, can we skip? Oh,
Okay, so we got the junk crabs in here. That's the red tube. Green tube to this airbag crate. And here's a tube junction. Red to green, good. Dark Alley, Bellevue, Doc's Workshop, Weapon Shop.
Great. Now but it didn't do. I'd better and keep it in the back. Another new. How many?
So do I? Oh boy. So maybe now those crabs went from that pipe. This is a part of the puzzle I'm not super remembering amazingly well. So then I kick this. He goes to get a new airbag.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll get that new cargo box. And hopefully that box was full of junk crabs. If not, oh, I'm getting frustrated then. The pharmacist. No, that's right. Doc's Workshop is right next to Bambina. Hopefully now that crate is full of junk crabs.
Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
Because the bright colored pipes show me which way is directing the crabs to go.
Come on.
I know I've solved this before on my own without like without any like prompting or walkthroughs or anything. I didn't use a walkthrough at all for this game. On the first one there was one puzzle I did use a walkthrough for, and in the fourth game I did a lot.
All I have to do is say
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting annoyed here. A chakra settled in our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is past bearing, if I am not erring. A chakra in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Ah, not again. How?
Ah. Dang it. Doing something wrong and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's frustrating. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to be solving that puzzle this time. That's a bummer. Okay. Not going to get the words. Going to play rock, paper, scissors.
May I bother you? Aren't you gonna? I want to.
Why not? Yeah, those are actually real tournament fingers, and they're not loaded. So, let's get started.
What's the stake anyway?
The winner gets to pick 2 fingers from the loser's hand.
What?
We play for fingers. What else? First person who has no fingers left to surrender after a lost round loses the game.
I'm ready.
Well then, lift your hand. 1, 2, 3.
No, that should be enough. No, that should be it. Rats, it's stuck.
I guess we're playing paper.
Wait, what is this? Those are loaded. Any attempt to cheat, so you need to surrender 2 fingers.
What?
So what did you think this was about? Get on with it. Put your hand on the table. You didn't stand a chance. I told you so. Want to play again?
Okay, let's not mess with the fingers, and we'll play scissors.
Darn it, you're a fast learner. Looks like I'll have to open a new bag of tricks to win. Rats, scissors again. For a beginner, you're quite willing to take a risk.
Alright, let's, doctor
Wait,
the...
what is this? Those are loaded. Any attempt to cheat counts as a lost round, so you need to surrender 2 fingers.
Well, now we don't have any fingers, so we're playing rock.
What the? You win. Even though these are my lucky fingers. Oh well, it ain't over as long as I have some fingers left. There. You won't pull that one again. You ready for the showdown?
Now we actually got some fingers, but we're gonna go rock because he likes scissors.
What the? You win. Even though these are my lucky fingers. Oh well, it ain't over as long as I have some fingers left. There. You won't pull that one again. You ready for the showdown?
He says 4 fingers. I think he's still gonna do scissors.
What's that? Rock? You're trying to be clever now. Just you wait.
All he can do is scissors or rock. He chooses scissors because he's a moron.
What's that? Rock? You're trying to be clever now. Just you wait.
But now, he can only produce rock. So, we produce paper.
Impossible. You beat me!
Don't mess with Rufus. That's what I keep saying. Oh, yeah.
Looks like I underestimated you. Well, be that as it may, I'm an honest player. And I keep my word. This is our secret knock. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Can I hear it again?
But you mustn't tell anybody else.
Nobody but Gold.
What was that?
I need some alcohol now.
Me too.
Okay, now we can impress Baby Goal because we know how to get into the Resistance headquarters.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
It is done. We are Resistance fighters.
Really?
Sure. I even know the secret knock.
Wow. Then what are we waiting for? We have to go to Janosch and get our instructions. Last when there's a rotten egg.
But no, hey, stop! Oh, rats.
Okay. We'll get there eventually. Here we are. Dark alleyway. Are the junk crabs back? Yeah, the junk crabs are back here. Gotta figure out how to fix that. Okay, so.
No, wait.
That isn't the secret knock.
I know. I just got it a little mixed up. The knock goes...
Wrong again. Beat it.
Crap. It's just because of that snappy groove they play in the marketplace.
So we can't remember the knock because we're distracted by the background music. See, this is the puzzle that gets a lot of people. I pretty much got it instantly just because of my experimentation earlier with the deaf guy. But by turning off the music...
That could be right.
Finally.
But I'm not sure. I can never remember the new knock. Could you knock the old one again, just to be sure?
But that's pure harassment.
If you're one of us, then you ought to know it. And this is better not be a knock-knock joke. What about it?
Well, we don't know it, so we're gonna hide.
Weren't you gonna knock? Hey, that's enough. I'm coming out now. I don't see the humor in knock-knock jokes. Huh? There's nobody here, so it wasn't a knock-knock joke after all.
Be more ding-dong ditching.
Yeah, I forgot it again. Can't I just use the old one?
Oh, yes, okay, but only because it's you.
Now I've got it.
There we are. So now we have both of the knocks.
Hey, that was right.
Of course it was.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Come on in. The door's open.
The door is what?
Yeah. The infamous knocking puzzle.
And as a new recruit, at last, our course is getting the attention it deserves and a smattering of respect.
Say what? What are you getting at?
Attention
And?
a smattering of respect. Just listen to you giggle.
Stop it! No, wait! Don't stop!
How can I stop if you never tell me what it is that defines you exceedingly humorous?
Bravo! Awesome! But seriously, what place is this? Some kind of circus? Because, you know, I'm really looking for the hideout of the Resistance, not a carnival.
You have come to the right place.
True. Carnival was last week.
So yeah, this is the Resistance, and their leader has a little bit of a speech impediment.
Yo, Gold's judgment must be on the other two cartridges.
She's still infatuated with him because he started this movement. This is not a resistant movement. This is a resistance stagnant or a resistance stationary at best.
Greetings, recruit. What's up?
We can't make fun of his voice because it makes them mad, and that's going to come up with.
You call yourselves a resistance cell? You look like a bunch of total losers to me.
That may be your first impression, but the truth is, we're a fantasy bunch.
Like a glass of orange juice?
No thanks, Mom.
I like
Never
some.
again.
Huh, you guys being venturesome?
Well, at least we have a concept.
I want some orange juice. Maybe just some Sunny D, really.
So, what's your concept?
We're sitting here discussing, snacking on chips, and questioning about the unfairness of being oppressed by the Organon.
And what exactly are you hoping to move that way?
Move? Who said anything about moving?
Well, isn't that sort of implied by the term underground movement?
Oh, that, yes. Well, of course we are moving as well.
I wasn't talking about circling the sun and drifting away from the other tectonic plates. Your concept is crap. For crying out loud, you can't even pronounce the word concept properly.
If you have a better concept, then let us know.
I've got a concept.
What?
A concept. As in plan.
Ah, a concept. For a second, I thought you said concept. But if you mean a concept, I'm very interested. Just insert your sliders into the projector.
Alright, we have slides.
The facilities are upstairs by the front door. FIFA la revolution.
We have slides, and we have a guy with a speech impediment who can't pronounce the S sound.
all about?
I'm taking matters into my own hands now. You want to stop the Organon? I'm all for it. But you're going to need the right leader. Someone who's got courage and charisma.
Check, check.
With clear elocution.
Check.
In short, someone who can go up against the Organon all by himself if need be.
Cowboy Dodo from the local radio station is charismatic enough.
I was talking about myself, you dodos.
Don't make me laugh. What could possibly qualify you for that kind of responsibility?
What do you think? I've got a concept.
Yes, oh yes! A slideshow! I bet this is going to be so exciting.
Watch and learn. Oh.
What is that? A spot? Impossible to recognize anything.
Okay, so we know he has a speech impediment, which means we can't use anything with an S in it. A mistake, a symbol, a slong. We can't. There isn't one with no S in it. So maybe we have to fail the first time, but I'm gonna go with a symbol.
A symbol?
A symbol?
How mysterious.
The concept sounds pretty exciting already.
Positively mystic, with just a hint of legend.
Shut up, Leibold. And what does it symbolize?
It shows what will become of us if we don't act right away.
Wow, this is shocking.
You're a pretty glib talker.
But do you have any proof for your claim?
I most certainly do. Here.
What's that?
Okay, now the puzzle starts. Blast tower, nope. An Organon bombing fort. That sounds like the best choice. Base, post, yeah. Organon bombing fort.
Organon bombing fort. The Dark Exchequer has distributed these towers around the planet.
I find that disturbing.
I'm scared.
I don't quite understand. Why would the Organon build towers like that? What's the purpose of those bases?
Our enemy will try to smash. Incorrect. Our enemy will try to destroy. No, that's good. Our enemy will try to eradicate Deponia. Our enemy will try to make the planet explode. It's an X, but it's the same explode. So eradicate Deponia.
Our enemy will try to eradicate Deponia.
What? But are you really sure?
Of course.
It's true. The order comes from the Elysian Council of Elders. They have no idea that Deponia is inhabited.
Inconceivable. But what are we going to do about it?
Thanks, Goal. We've got to attack them. Our troops. No, first. Our team will dare to attack. Okay. We've got to attack them. Our team will dare to attack. Oh boy.
Our team will dare to attack.
Attack the Organon? Are you out of your mind?
We don't even know where to strike.
Yes, we do.
I am in possession. I've got a hand on the coordinates. I've obtained topographical data locating one particular Organon fort. I know the location of one of these blast towers. There we go.
I obtained topographical data locating one particular Organon fort.
Wow. He seems to be really well prepared.
I thought there were hundreds of blast towers. Why should we tackle this particular one?
Our enemy might
drop a bomb here, thus detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land. Blow up a bomb here and thus explode bomb here, and thus, yeah, this is the...
Detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land.
That's horrible. Rufus is right. We must prevent it at all costs.
But what comes next? What about all the other blast towers?
Basically, we need to pick out the awkward sentence structure that avoids S's. The ascension codes, the stored data, goal in her brain implant might mean an important trump in her hand. The secret knowledge, okay.
Goal and her brain implant might mean an important trump in our hand.
So far, I understand it all.
Can you give us a brief summary?
I will do that.
No, you don't have to do that, Janosch. I can do it myself.
No, I will summarize this.
Uh-oh. All right, whatever happens, don't laugh, Rufus.
Show the first slide again, will you?
Exactly. What was that exactly?
An Organon bombing fort. Our enemy will try to eradicate Deponia. Our team will dare to attack.
So far, so good. And what is this?
You obtain topographical data, locating one particular Organon fort. Our enemy might detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land.
Almost done.
Goal in her brain implant might mean an important trump in our hand.
You've understood everything. Bravo.
That's all very well, but how does it help us?
An Elysian inspector named Cletus is currently here on Deponia. Goal accompanied him. That's why she's here in the first place. Her codes serve to activate the last high boat in Porta Fisco that is supposed to take her back to Elysium. We have to let Elysium know that Deponia is actually inhabited. Therefore, I will take Goal to Elysium.
But of course, you could try to sway the Council of Elders.
Once they learn that Deponia is inhabited, they'll cancel the blast.
But why should you, of all people, go to Elysium?
Because I'm the spitting image of the inspector.
That's highly unlikely.
But it's true! Rufus and Cletus could be twins!
What a strange coincidence.
And it gets even better. Argus's cruiser has docked at the blast tower I indicated. Its mission is to take Cletus and Goal to the high boat in Porta Fisco. During the attack, Goal and I can make use of the ensuing chaos to overwhelm Cletus, and then I will take his place. What do you say? Are you with me?
That sounds very risky.
But it's our only chance. Any more questions?
Yeah.
Wow!
Long live Rufus, our spearhead.
That was so cool! You made Janosch look like a little idiot.
Well, how else would he look compared to somebody my size? Now all I have to do is persuade your two other aspects.
I'm sure you'll find a way. And I should know, the others are a part of me, to tell you the truth. I liked you right from the start. You were a lot like Cletus, but you lack his moody, spiteful side.
That's true. Just thinking of that idiot really gets my dander up.
And you're so clueless and bumbling, which makes you very attractive to women.
Thanks, I think.
I had better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it?
You hear to hear, folks. Clueless and bumbling. I actually have a chance. Anyhow, yes. Basically, the puzzle was, if you didn't pick it up, we had to make Janosch sound good, or else we would end up laughing at him and getting kicked out of the resistance. But by tactically avoiding the letter S, we managed to avoid any embarrassing incidents, and he sounded charismatic and cool. Okay. Bellevue, Pharmacist, Doc's Workshop, Harbor. No, Little Venice, Weapon Shop. Okay, now I think I figured out what I did wrong with the junk crab puzzle.
You're not gonna come.
junk crabs are in there. I just hit escape to skip that. Pipe valve to trap them.
Gotcha.
There we go. It wasn't clear that when he said, ha, got you, I trapped them. So, right. Doc's Workshop, Little Venice, Marketplace, Harbor, Marketplace. There's not a very good way to get from the marketplace to there. Now we switch those pipes, so it's still in the red where the junk crabs are, but green takes us to here. These crates, and we've seen that on the gondola person's gondola. So I open that pipe.
You're free, but don't get lost.
So now the junk crabs are in that container. And we know how to get them, get the gondolier guy to get a new container. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry, I know, singing along to the game music. Very bad Let's Player habit. Yeah. So he's going to get
Oh yeah.
a new airbag, but that airbag is full of lay junk crabs. Yeah. Do it again. I'm sorry, Bozo. It's a bit of a complex puzzle.
You will regret your persistence as soon as I find out why my spring gun
But like I said,
you will get.
a lot of it is very important that things are very noticeable. I didn't notice that I had shut them in and then let them out by accident before I changed the pipe.
I'm just like a boom.
So, again, when I make my own adventure game eventually, I want to make sure the puzzle is very clear when I effected a change.
Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say...
I'm waking, mistaken. I don't know the words well enough to sing along.
I doubt excluded if I'm not deluded. Pins and agitated rummage our chronometer. It's late and I'm tired. If I'm not ill, junk that caused the dreadful noise in our time measurement device. What's that now? You're kidding? Trumpets and fiddling. What the crap? I'm going to snaps in ice risk of skidding. How can I sleep with junk crabs near the earwell to my sorrow? I fear, my dear, we have to ex our wedding tomorrow.
Ah, not again!
Ho, 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 ho.
What a sight! Go ahead, Bozo. Say it.
Whoa. Now comes the interesting bit.
Why, hello, doll. Come here often.
Oh, Bozo.
Wow. 6 words that open the gate to a whole new world.
Sorry, Pokey. That guy was voiced by Pokey, the German creator of this game. I don't know why I specified German. This is a German game, by the way, translated to English. But that was Pokey. You would recognize him from the guy who sings the chorus and the guy who sings the song at the beginning of Harvey's New Eyes. He likes making up weird songs for his games. I can respect him for that. Anyhow, we now know, hopefully, how to get goal on our side. If I can remember where the stupid tavern is. There's the stupid tavern. We want Spunky Goal.
Huh? What the?
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll have the same again.
I like her little Windows startup noise when she... Come on, Rufus. Get a move on. It almost recorded for 2 hours. Let's see if this works.
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
What did you say?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Is that supposed to be funny?
But...
First, you drag me off, and then you try to be cute? Why hasn't it occurred to you that I might be well and truly pissed off?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Whoa! No brawling in my bar. This may be the favorite hangout of the lowest scum in town, but some rules still apply, you know.
He started it.
I haven't done a thing.
Yeah, he's got a point. Running around like an idiot ain't a crime.
Hey!
But maybe being an idiot is.
I said, hey! You're lucky I don't hit women.
Go ahead and try.
Maybe I'll start by giving you a good spanking.
If you fancy a broken jaw, be my guest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here in the floating black market, we settle our differences in a civilized manner. There is only one way to get you two to quit your bickering. Platypus Pataka.
Do 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 do.
Bring it on.
It's on! Let's get ready for another violent round of Platypus Pataka! And fight!
Ow.
Too bad. Easy now, blow. Don't shield your balls. Walking silly bonus. Coward move.
Basically just a mini game. You look where she's aiming, block there. You look where she's blocking, aim where she's not blocking. It's super difficult to do at this point because they expect you to kind of grind to like be able to have longer reaction time to do this. She can one-hit kill you if you don't block properly.
Shove up his head. Kill his guts. Make him bleed.
Woo!
That was fun. Huh, that was fun. Maybe you're not the little idiot I took you for after all.
That's because people tend to overlook my true greatness. Now all I have to do is persuade your last alter ego.
To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, only without his attitude and his misguided sense of superiority.
That's true. I'm totally laid back.
And you exude a certain air of neglect that makes you very attractive to women.
Thanks. I think.
I'd better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it?
So yeah, basically you're supposed to lose there because you don't have much reaction time and don't really know what you're doing. Then you kind of grind out during this like little dummy situation to increase your reaction time and to learn. But I knew how to play the game and basically totally aced it and crushed it because I'm amazing and epic and fantastic.
What just happened? I must have been unconscious. No wonder with the air in here.
Forget about it. Once the fungal spores have settled into your lungs, you can breathe normally again.
Huh?
I just need to remember how I get that door open. I have peanuts. Foo boy. I got all the other goals on my side. That might be a good time to top off for now. I was hoping to get all 3 goals on my side, but this recording session's already gone on for about an hour. So, I know that this sensor won't let me in because it thinks I smell bad. I'm not sure what smell would convince him that I'm on his side. No, I still need that fish. I know what that fish is for. I know what this fish is for. Crank. Crank. I need to remember what there is to do. I killed Pokey. Dock. Electrodes, clock. Yeah, that won't be used for until a later puzzle. Drawer, switch. Switch. Water. Freezer. What does Doc have to say? Maybe there's the missing link there.
Hello again.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
Go back to what went wrong. The switch cartridge broken.
I brought the first goal around.
A step in the right direction, but you're not quite there yet.
Yeah, I know I'm good. No need for you to tell me so. I'll be up.
Quiet.
Alright. This one's a little bit of a weird stretch. This will probably result in some random clicking around. But remember, these are really gross peanuts. They got a bunch of germs on them. So let's give the door sensor a cold. Or is that the flu that germs give you? Anyhow, we are up here. We pop out over here. And pop out here.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad! You're Captain Seagull?
Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir. Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here, and then run along and play again, okay?
So if you're wondering why Rufus is kind of a terrible person, see the person who raised him. See me? Thought you went to Elysium. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad to see me? Thought you went to Elysium.
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there.
That kind of hits home. So, you're an adult? Yeah, and do you have your own house and steady income? I rent a room out of... I draw cartoons.
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context.
There we go.
Go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Gold.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No. You were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry. She's in a safe place. Down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name, but not before then. Understand?
Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Okay, so we need to do some platypi
Secret
grabbing.
Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. This library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah blah blah, that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy.
Still a useful note.
Huh. This one catches the eye. Yeah. Secret Doors in Bookshelves for Dummies. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Well, I mean, you are the target demographic. Dustbuster. That'll come in handy later. So up there, but not quite yet. Do I have... I don't have...
Hands off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
Oh, man.
Hands off the...
Hey, oh, man. This is no luxury villa. There's even parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Let's see. We need candles, breadcrumbs, candles, bread. What else can I donk around with in here?
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
There's still one more note I believe I need. If I can figure out how to invoke him to write that note.
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh yeah? Do they wipe your butt, too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Stop
need
scribbling.
toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? That was it. I need thread.
And we have every note we need. Fantastic. Well, this guy lives a Spartan lifestyle. Thread. Bread. Water. Candle. We have those things.
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
Mammal, I think.
Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
You don't need what stuff that Captain
See you later.
Seagull needs.
Right. Leave me alone.
That's funny because Captain Seagull needs candles.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but
Well?
I don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
Yoink, free candle. Hey, guess what?
I have another memo from Seagull.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I need bread. Well, then I don't need it anymore, do I? Go on, help yourself.
Hey, buddy. Guess what?
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no. I need water, so the water too.
just what I have here.
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need the thread. What else? There goes the thread.
And this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Cool, we don't even need to get a memo that says I need...
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Yeah, we didn't even need a memo that says I need the remains of my beloved one.